Hey, I know I look ridiculous right now. Baby is napping, so I have to be quiet. Hair and makeup are a mess. But I want to talk to you guys about a very important issue. So if you are political and stand up for women's rights and spirituality and making the world a better place like I do, it really doesn't matter like what your hair and makeup look like. So I was going to get all dolled up for y'all, and this is public for the world to see, and it's going to be hella embarrassing if it goes viral, but I don't care. I'm showing you guys that I don't care if my makeup and hair is done. I'm a mom, and I care about these issues, and it doesn't matter what I look like. So, call me a selfie whore if you want. This is proof I'm not a selfie whore, because if I was, I would not post these important issues until my makeup was done. Anyway, so that sounds really stupid. And I don't sound educated at all, so I don't know if you're going to trust my opinion at all. So we're in this political issue of voting for the least of two evils. I've been torn ever since the election started. At first, I have been a loyal Democrat my whole life and even close to independent, like my dad was. And now this is the first year I've registered Republican because I thought that Trump's issues were very important. I thought he might be different than the typical politicians, CEOs that were running for the Republican Party. Bad connection. More Clintons in office, more Bushes in office. I'm just sick of the same pattern. Obama had 8 years, and I voted for him, and then I was kind of disappointed because nothing really happened, which is due to all the filibustering, the top, wow, that's attractive, the top in the nation in history. So, that's proof right there that the president doesn't control everything. Even if he wants to pass bills, sometimes they don't go through. I don't think that any president, could fix all Bush's F-ups in 8 years either. So, there you have it. I haven't been pleased with anyone. Besides, I haven't been pleased with anyone since Clinton. I really liked Bill Clinton. I didn't care if he got his, what sucked, excuse me, but he was a good president. He helped our economy. I thought that Hillary standing by him was ridiculous to stand up for women. I think she should have divorced his ass, but not that I'm pro-divorce, but come on, he was disgusting. But that's beside the point. He was a good president. So then I started thinking, well, maybe I'll vote for Hillary because she's smart. She's been behind the scenes. She knows how to rule a country. She was Bill's second right-hand man, woman, whatever. So then I was like, oh, maybe I'm not Republican. Maybe I'm going to vote Democrat so we can have our first woman. So we can have her because maybe the economy will finally be better. And maybe she's a happy medium between Bernie, who is extreme left, and Trump, who seems kind of extreme right. Ted Cruz was definitely a religious fanatic. He scared the shit out of me. Now Trump is starting to scare the shit out of me because he is inviting a world war. He says he knows how to negotiate, but he's stubborn as shit. He's had bankruptcies, so he could put our country into bankruptcy. Anyway, I'm going to just go on and ramble, and you guys have heard it all. Fact is, Hillary didn't stand up for a rapist. She was a young lawyer, and these are just all the facts I've read from many different sources. I'm not solely going to listen to Fox News. I'm not solely going to listen to Comedy Central's, funny commentators. I'm not solely going to listen to CNN or ABC or KATU or MSNBC, whatever, you name it. I've read articles. I've done my research because I want to be educated when I make this decision, if I make a decision at all. Feel like if I don't vote, then I don't have a voice as a woman, so I need to vote. So, anyway, I'm going off into tangents, so I'll go there in a second. Okay, good. It's still recording. It made me title my video for some reason. Okay, so here's the medicine cards. They're based on the Choctaw religion. much more positive than tarot readings. Each card has a way of life led by an animal. So each animal has power and medicine for the world. And I love Native American traditions, even though I have not one bit of Native American blood in me. My husband does, so my daughter does a little bit, but she's a little Pisces. But anyway, I do card readings when I am in a pickle, and I invite light in, so it's all positive energy. You can peek at my dreams here too. I do dream analysis. Anyway, so history in the making. You can read this here. So I pulled Hillary. For Hillary, I got Otter. This is so ironic. It represents woman medicine. Balance, unity, power. Only attack when attacked, not jealous or selfish, which is the opposite of Scorpio. They can be really jealous, but not selfish. Love of family and taking in others as their own. So there's like the free borders and letting ISIS in and all that we're kind of scared of. She is a humanitarian. So she's loving, kind of like Bernie, but not so smart about it sometimes. Trump is dog, which is loyalty, friendship, obedience, strength. Those are all leader. But they can be trained to attack. They can take abuse from their master, questions to... They're going to probably laugh because I'm in my moment here. And it might not be very accurate. I've never done it live before with any electronics. Usually I clear the room. In fact, let me light some sage. Hold on 1 second. Pause. There's my sacred bookshelf with all my cards and books. Dr. Jill. I don't know why it keeps asking me to label this video. It's so weird. And if baby wakes up, I have to stop. So, okay. So we are going to clean the aura in this room and ask white light to surround us. Make sure there's no fire hazards hanging off this. Clears any bad energy, invites good energy. Make sure it's fresh and new energy. Cleans your aura. Cleans the cards. Smells good. So, perfect with a windstorm, huh? It's kind of eerie, so we're doing card readings. Okay. I'm going to focus now. McCallum or Johnson? Let's do McCallum first, since we were just talking about it. So, contrary turkey. This is for McCallum. Hopefully I said his name right, because that would make a whole lot of difference, wouldn't it? But the thing is the spirit guides know who I'm talking about, because I just send energy out there and focus and meditate on that person when I draw it. There are several aspects to pulling the gobbler card in the reverse position. Are you gobbling up anything and everything out of fear or lack? Are you holding on too tight and refusing to let go of a dime for charity? Could be that the Scrooge in you has grown accustomed to the miserly aspect of living. If not, you might look at the possibility that you are fearful of spending money at this time. Another aspect of contrary gobbling is the idea that the world owes you something, that you do not need to recycle the energy. The buck stops here may only mean that it stops in your bank account. On all levels of this contrary message, the key note is that generosity of spirit is being neglected. This can be toward self or toward others. Remember, never give to receive. That is manipulation. Giving is without regret and with a joyful heart, or the giveaway has lost its true meaning. I would say, I don't know. When I heard he was sorry to be, again, judgmental towards certain religions, but when I heard he was a Mormon and LDS or whatever, it's not that I'm against that religion, but some people that are extreme in that religion, especially men, are kind of power hungry. So I have a lot of dear friends that are LDS, so I don't judge that religion. Their beliefs are amazing, their family values are amazing, but I know that in the wrong hands, some people in that faith can scary. So this is telling me that Johnson actually needs to come into the limelight a little bit. He didn't have the confidence or self-esteem to at first, and then once he does, he might be at risk, which is kind of scary. So I don't know if he's gonna listen to this, and take this advice to withdraw or not, but he might be at risk. It might be worth the risk. It's saying here that he's a good person. He's got a joyful heart and good intentions, kind of like Bernie, which is great. But I don't know if it's worth it. That's up to him. Anytime you're in the limelight, it could be risky. I fear whoever's the next president could be assassinated. Seriously. That is not a threat. Do not turn me in. I'm just saying, like, it's my intuition that the world is going to be a scary place soon. I hope not. I hope I'm wrong. But anyone wanting to lead the country right now is pretty stupid. I thought that after Bush's F-ups and Obama leading. And Obama wasn't assassinated, so I was wrong there. So hopefully I'm wrong again. But I think we need someone with good intentions to rule the country, so if he doesn't back down and people stand up for what's right and vote for him, that's kind of where I'm leaning. Looking at these cards and doing my research. If we write Bernie in,